Amy Bishop is a kind of resume that draws whispers. Harvard-trained neurobiologist, published papers, a mind that commands rooms. When she takes a position at the University of Alabama in Huntsville, she brings ambition like a storm front. Students describe her as brilliant, uncompromising, intense. Colleagues note the drive and the chip on her shoulder, like she's forever auditioning for a part no one else can see. Her eyes are set on a single crown: tenure, the golden shield of academia. Security, respect, proof that the long nights meant something. For Amy, it isn't just a milestone. It's oxygen. But the whispers cut both ways. There are complaints about her teaching, conflicts in the lab, publications that don't land as hard as expected. Behind closed doors, the committee prepares its recommendation. When the decision comes back, the word is short, surgical, and final: denied. If you've never seen a dream collapse, it's quiet at first. Then it roars. Friends say she was devastated, angry. Colleagues describe an air that grows colder, tighter. She files appeals. She argues the metrics. She tries to pry open a door that's already sealed. And when that door won't budge, the anger looks for a target. Long before Huntsville, there were already shadows in Amy's story. As a young woman, she fatally shot her teenage brother at home. Authorities ruled it a tragic accident at the time. No charges were filed then. Years later, after Huntsville, the case would be re-examined in the harsh light of new tragedy. There was also a chilling side note: an investigation into a mailed explosive sent to a Harvard colleague in the 90s. Amy and her husband were questioned and released, never charged. But to those who knew her, these footnotes felt like warning bells. Flashes of volatility that never quite disappeared, just faded into the margins. February in Huntsville, a narrow conference room. Around the table, biologists who have argued over budgets, experiments, and tenure packets. It's routine, almost boring. The kind of meeting where people count the minutes to lunch. Amy arrives late. She sits quietly, and then she stands. The reports say the first shots were sudden and deliberate. The room becomes a physics lesson in panic, chairs skidding, papers flying, people diving for cover. In seconds, 3 colleagues are dead. Others are wounded. The shooter is not a stranger. It's a co-worker they shared hallways with, argued policies with, sent emails to at 2 a.m. She walks out of the building and is stopped apprehensively blocks away. There's no mystery chase, no cloak and dagger. Just a woman in shock, a pistol recovered, and a city that can't reconcile genius with carnage. Why does a mind like this erupt? Investigators point to tenure denial, professional collapse, grievance turned grievance weapon. Former students speak about pressure, perfectionism, fear. Colleagues talk about a worldview narrowed to one point: I deserve more than what I got. It's the kind of obsession that corrodes from the inside, ambition curdling into entitlement, then into rage. The prosecution's case is plain. This was not a snap, but a choice. A deliberate act born of resentment and loss of status. The defense paint a portrait of instability and mental health crises. The courtroom becomes a mirror maze, reflecting the same woman in angles that don't line up. In the end, there's only the law. Amy Bishop pleads guilty, avoiding a death sentence, and receives life in prison without the possibility of parole. The verdict is not catharsis. Nothing is set right. Families still carry names to gravestones. A university still holds meetings in rooms that feel different now. And somewhere in the academic world, a stack of tenure files sits on the desk, quiet as snowfall, reminding everyone that the stakes are real, but they are never supposed to be mortal. What makes a brilliant person dangerous isn't brilliance. It's the story they tell themselves when they don't get what they want. In that story, colleagues become enemies, rejection becomes conspiracy, and a routine Friday meeting becomes a battlefield. This wasn't just a fall from grace. It was obsession, slow burning, all-consuming, finally finding a match.